Hey everybody, I'm Pastor Lance, and today we're going to continue on Advent here at Thrive, and I will be talking about joy. The past few weeks you heard from Paige, and she talked about love, and Philip last week he talked about hope. So today we're going to talk about joy. So as we dive in and talk about joy, I think it's important to understand what joy really is. I think a lot of times we confuse joy with happiness, where happiness is more of a feeling or an emotion, and we love to live in our feelings, don't we? Whether we're happy, and that really determines or dictates our joy, when joy is really a choice. It's a choice we make. And during the holiday season, sometimes it's difficult to have joy or express joy in the midst of some circumstances. Not everyone is happy during the holidays, and we read in the Bible in Luke chapter 2, when the angel came to Mary, and this was an incredible time where the angel says, "Do not be afraid. I bring good news of great joy, and it will be for all the people." And, in that moment, it's like, wow, great joy, good news, and all this stuff. Well, Mary's a virgin, and she ends up being pregnant. And the guy who's going to be her husband wants to put her away quietly. There's rumors going around about her infidelity and different things like that. Her life wasn't easy. And even though Jesus came to bring joy, it would seem in those moments that maybe her life wasn't filled with so much joy. Definitely not a whole lot of happiness in the midst of the pain that she was going through. And during this holiday season, one of the big things that the Lord placed on my heart was just thinking about the people who are hurting, the people who are in pain, and how do we have joy in the midst of so much pain? I mean, Jesus came, and after he was born, finally he came, and he was born in a manger, crib for a bed, and we sing the song "Away in a Manger." We love that song. But, even after that, they had to flee because Herod, this evil dictator, decided that he would kill all the boys in Bethlehem and the surrounding areas 2 years and younger. And so Jesus got away, but all the babies, all the lives that were affected because of Jesus. See, life isn't very easy. It's very difficult at times, but we can still have joy because in the greater picture of it all, Jesus still came to bring joy. We have an opportunity to be with Jesus forever. Emmanuel, God with us. Jesus brings so much life to each and every one of us. Yet, in the midst of the life that we experience and we know we'll be with him forever, sometimes we experience pain. How do we have joy even in the midst of that pain? I believe the key is for us to keep our eyes focused on Jesus, the author and the finisher of our faith, the one who said he is going to bring joy to the world, true joy that's deep down in our hearts, that's more than an emotion. It's a choice because I choose to look to him even in the midst of my pain. So I encourage you, those of you who are struggling during this holiday season, to look to Jesus, our hope that we talked about last week, our joy, our everything in the midst of these holidays.